Well, Google has run into yet another controversy with the erroneous data depicted in its software Google Earth. You will be shocked to note how this application has changed the face of India completely. Google, without doubt the undisputed king of search engines. However, even the king makes mistakes, and this time Google's mistake is one that could create a political conflict on an international level. Google has been drawing severe flack for quite some time with its inaccuracies in demarcating territories on its software application Google Earth. For those of you who don't know, even our country is a victim of Google's erroneous ways. Entire state of Jammu and Kashmir marked as disputed territory. Arunachal doesn't belong to India.
What we have to keep in mind, of course, is the fact that Google Earth, while it is a global app, does in fact change the map for each country to ensure that it is diplomatic and politically viable at the same time, keeping in mind what the government says about each country's map. Now, you go along that definition and you look at this particular map. What I'm showing you right now is in fact the Google Earth map of India. Now, you look at this and you see that it's all fine. It marks out the boundaries just perfectly as the Indian map states. If I actually first show you the Jammu and Kashmir area. Now, the entire red line in fact means that these are disputed boundaries. So it's given, of course, that these areas, this is of course the Pak occupied Kashmir, and this side, of course, we all know is where the Chinese incursions have taken place. So it's considered that along this line, which is where the line of control is, after this is completely Indian territory. So why is there a red line here is the question. Why has Google Earth gone ahead and marked this entire area as disputed territory when quite simply Srinagar is located here? We've got this area completely boxed as India. There's no question of a legal fight. There's no question of any sort of incursions in this particular area. There's no doubt that Google Earth is pretty much asking for trouble. So what that literally means, according to Google Earth's definition, is that India's boundaries start below Jammu and Kashmir, and the state of Jammu and Kashmir just does not belong to the country. This is not the only controversy. Let me also show you another part, of course. This is Arunachal Pradesh as well. Now, we do know, of course, there's no denying the fact that Arunachal Pradesh is also disputed land. But what we have to keep in mind is that it's along this front, which is, of course, the outer boundary of the state, which is where the Chinese incursions are taking place. There is a lot of tension along that front. But why have they marked the entire state is a question only they can answer. They marked the entire state as disputed land. Now, when we talk about Google Earth as such, they have stated in the past that they have in fact stirred sentiments in different countries over their boundaries. The fact that they mark out disputed land, they mark out places which have a provisional treaty, which is why also you see that the line of control is an orange line, proving that there is a treaty in place. So when they have gone ahead and recognized that, why have they marked out the entire state as being a part of disputed land when this is definitely part of India? It's been recognized by international organizations. Till they stated in the past, after there was a war of sorts over their maps, that they do not plan or intend to stir any sort of battle, that they stick to what the government needs.
In the past, Google has created many such controversies due to this application. In 2010, a Nicaragua official wandered into the Costa Rica border and was detained and penalized. But when questioned, he said that Google Maps showed the area as part of his country. The confusion results from Google's policy of depicting maps differently based on what country you are viewing it from. And in the process of trying to please everybody, the matter has only become worse. A News9 report. Well, Goa PWD Minister Sudhin Dhawalekar has openly supported Sri Rama Sena Chief Pramod Muthalek on his comments about the dressing sense of girls. Here's a report. Well, who doesn't know Sri Rama Sena Chief Pramod Muthalek? Most of the time, he's in the news for lecturing people on morality, Indian culture and such other things. And today, he got support from none other than Goa's PWD Minister Sudhin Dhawalekar. Well, the issues were many, from pub culture to girls wearing skimpy clothes or dressing up in a fetching manner and binging. All these only invite trouble for them. At least, this is what Sri Rama Sena Chief feels. The minister came out in the open today and seconded Pramod Muthalek's feelings.
मुतालिकान दुसऱ्या धर्माविषयी आणि प्रत्येक जो मनीस जन्माक येता तो खंयच्या तरी धर्माक येता आणि जो मनीस दुसऱ्या धर्मा वायट म्हणटा तो मनीस त्या मनशाचेर हांव टिका करता. मुतालिकान दुसरे धर्मा वायट म्हणू ना, ताणें आपले धर्मा खातीर प्रसिद्धी करता. आतां ताजो स्टेटमेंट आसा हो संस्कृती बंद जावपाक जाय, हाचो अर्थ तो रुल्स एंड रेग्युलेशन ताका आमी हातान घेवपाक दिवचे ना.
The minister also went on to say that Mutalik didn't speak ill of anyone or any religion.
पूण तो कितें उलयता तें सारकें आसा. पयर जो हांगा मारामारी जाली पणजे रातची, ती पॉप संस्कृती लागून जाली. मेळत तशी भुरगीं आमची चली भुरगीं यंग एज हांगा दाखया मातसो आमची यंग एज भुरगीं आसा ती मेळत तशे कपडे घालून जर पबांत गेली आसत थंय कितें जातलें. सो आमी सारासार आमच्या गोंयच्या संस्कृतीचे विशीं मागीर खंयची कम्युनिटी आसूं गोंयचे संस्कृती विशीं आमी उलो मारपाक जाय लोकांक.
Well, certainly, none challenges the right of anyone to profess a religion of his choice. But preaching girls on what to wear and what not to wear is a place which is known for its cosmopolitan nature seems a little absurd. Well, it might be recalled the activists of the right-wing outfit had attacked girls and men in a pub in Mangalore in 2009, claiming that women were violating traditional Indian values. More recently, Pramod Mutalik's induction into the BJP was also cancelled after a lot of opposition was expressed over his anti-modernity image. A News9 report. Well, after TMC MP Tapas Paul's rape comments came his unconditional apology. Here's a report.
First, the wife apologized.
I'm saying sorry about it, and of course he's not liking it at all. So we apologize for that if they are hurt even a bit.
And then it was a hubby. A day after TMC MP Tapas Pal's rape comments created a controversy, Pal in a letter apologized to TMC chief Mamta Banerjee and the other party leaders. Some remarks made by me in the heat and the dust of the election campaign have caused dismay and consternation. I apologize unreservedly for them. Whatever the provocation, and there was an attempt at provocation, those comments should have never been made. In making them, I have let down my constituents and the people of Bengal. I have let down my party, the Trinamool Congress, and my political colleagues. I have let down my family, including my wife and children and my parents and my friends. I apologize to all of them, and particularly to all women in our society and to those in the media who highlighted the issue. I have no excuses to offer. It was a gross error of judgment and deeply insensitive. It should not have happened, and I assure you it will not happen again. Once more, a humble apology. The apology came after the Trinamool Congress asked for an explanation within 48 hours. In a video which was recorded during the Lok Sabha campaign, Pal is seen threatening the CPIM women. Pal says that he will send his boys to rape them and destroy their families. Pal had also tried to defend his comments by saying that the word he used was not rape but raid, and now his apology had proven his words wrong. Earlier in the day, the National Commission for Women and the National Human Rights Commission had sought the immediate arrest of the MP.
मैं सोचती हूँ उनके खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए. उनको सबसे पहले तो बर्खास्त करना चाहिए, कि इसका इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना चाहिए. और मुझे अफसोस इस बात का है कि अभी तक उनके खिलाफ कोई FIR क्यों नहीं हुई. मैं तो कहती हूँ उनकी गिरफ्तारी होनी चाहिए ताकि उनको समझ में आए कि उन्होंने जो बोला गलत बोला.
Several political leaders and social activists also went in their ire and slammed Tapas Pal for his words.
ये एक बहुत ही गंभीर मामला है और इस तरीके से धमकियां शायद पहले बार सुन रहे हैं किसी चुने हुए MP के मुंह से.
Tapas Pal's statement is horrendous, shameful. TMC Chief Mamta Banerjee should take immediate action against him. The police should take suo motu action against him, because it is very shameful if a representative of the people speaks in this fashion.
It's a completely inhuman, disgusting and totally deplorable comment coming from a member of parliament, even more so. I am amazed that the Trinamool Congress is silent and no action has been taken so far.
So far, West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Chief Mamta Banerjee has remained silent on the issue, but she has called for a meeting tomorrow to take a decision on the matter. Now that the MP has sought an apology from the nation, will Didi act soft on the matter? Now all eyes will be on tomorrow's meeting to see what decision Didi will take. A News9 report.
If you think Delhi University is cutoffs were sky high, then let us tell you that there were students who met those sky high cutoffs. Here's a report on the first day of the admission process.
Students thronged to their dream college. Thousands of students walking into various colleges, filling up forms with a smile on their faces, and parents happily accompanying them. On day one of the Delhi University's admission process, these were the scenes witnessed at many colleges. Students were seen thronging to their dream colleges to grab a seat in the course of their choice. Well, despite almost 20% increase of cutoff in many colleges, there were many students who met the cutoff criterion. Sri Ram College of Commerce, Lady Sri Ram College, Hansraj College, Indraprastha College and Hindu College were among the most sought after colleges on day one of the admission process. And well, there was a huge rush at 3 colleges which sprang a surprise this year. Acharya Narendra Dev, Atmaram Sanatan Dharm and Shyam Prasad Mukherjee saw a beeline of students despite having 100% cut-off criterion. And well, there was good news for the parents and students. After much speculation about rolling back the 4-year undergraduate program, aspirants are now heaving a sigh of relief. But admissions may twist. Well, unlike all the other years, this time around, meeting the sky-high cutoff percentage will not fetch them admission in their dream college. There are additional criteria that the students need to meet and they will need to analyze those criteria carefully. Each college has different riders. So the students now seem like a happy lot. After much delay, the admission process finally kick-started, and that too in the 3-year format. And well, students who didn't meet the sky-high cutoff percentage, fret not, there are more lists to come. A News9 report.